night. What a fantastic effort. Dean Harrison, come on. And again, I want to tell you, we had 300 school children from all the schools in the area. They were in the marquee this morning where they get free bibs and free goodies from Briggs Equipment and from Cure Tires and JKC and a lot of the top sponsors. I hope I haven't left anybody out. And then we always ask somebody to come along to talk to the children, one of the riders. And this man on the podium last night, who was there this morning at 9 o'clock this morning, again a bit like John, giving a bit back, this man here. Come on, what about that? We talked to you this morning. You were happy enough in the end to be on the podium?
Yeah, exactly. Yesterday's race went really well. Superbike race. I'm struggling with a few little bits, but to be thereabouts in with the fight. I'll be honest, the super sport race, a little bit disappointing because I ride that bike week in, week out at British Championship, so need to get my finger out and ride a little bit harder. The super stock race, to be honest, I got a real bad start and I was like 8th and I sort of chipped my way through, so a couple of podiums first night's nice. Everyone at Honda's worked flat out all week, as they are doing now, back in the paddock, and then we'll try again tomorrow, and luckily the sun will shine.
And you'll hope for a better finish. You'll hope to go one more. You'll hope to get up as a number one tomorrow.
We need a handful of podiums at least, but hopefully one of them will be a win in there somewhere.
Steve, come on then.
Dean, you do a lot of riding, obviously, a lot of off-roading. You know, I know you're second best to your mate Baz Ferber.
Yeah, good but you know, said you were a bit crap last time. Actually, he went out with you.
Accident Pro.
He said you seem to find every ditch in sight.
But you know, when you come to the northwest, what's the mindset? Are you attacking or is it a build-up for the TT? The TT is obviously a big thing in your life.
Massively, the TT obviously is the biggest race of the year. Northwest is one of the biggest races of the year as well. But where I was just having this conversation a second ago, obviously not riding the superbike now, on riding the super sport. Where else can you test the bike for the TT than here? You know yourself, you've been raced both and won both, so we're learning a lot all the time, trying to improve little areas and things like that, and I feel like we've made some good steps this week. The bike's definitely made a step in speed. I'm thereabouts, so we can try and make another step tomorrow, which we've sort of made some changes. I'm going at the race a little bit unknown, but the problem is, if I don't take the gamble and make a change, how do you know if you don't? Where else am I going to test it?
You know, last night, I kind of marked a few people's cards. You're going to win the Supersport. Yeah, your teammates in British Championship. You know, Kennedy, he's world class. You know, he's proper on the bike. You're very close to him, and I just thought he was going to go out. How disappointed were you?
Yeah, I was disappointed to myself. I was a bit frustrated with myself and a few other little things, but I'm going to go out and try and make amends tomorrow and have another go. Because, like I say, at British Championship, I don't think I can get a bigger sort of letting Jack himself being, I think he's world class. He's probably the best British super sport rider there's ever been. 5 times British champion, and like he's my target type sort of thing. So I'm always winning a couple of attempts. It's just, you know, it's always constantly playing catch up. We work really well together. I learn off him and vice versa, to be honest. So we'll keep sticking at it.
You know, this season, looking in from the outside, it seems to be a paddock full of German motorbikes, and then you on a Honda, you know. Does it feel like a lot of weight on your shoulders to try and beat all them boys?
Yeah, I felt a bit under pressure, to be honest. A little bit. I was sat there in the superbike grid yesterday, and I'm third on the grid, and I think it was BM, I'm on a Honda, and then it was a row of BMs, and another row of BMs. I'm like, it felt quite strange actually, so I thought I better try and make amends and get Honda up there. So unfortunately I could only manage second, so we'll try and make amends tomorrow, but it proves obviously how good the Honda is. I can battle with the other bikes, so...
Who wants to see a Honda winning?
Hang on, there's nothing wrong with BM. There's name driving a BMW and JKC, because they give you it for the week. They give you one as well too, there's nothing wrong.
It might have, but it's not as good as my Honda.
Hey, what do you think? What do you think of the fans? I know we ask this all the time, but we always think that the support you get here and the knowledge that you get here as well makes us a wee bit special at the Northwest. Would you agree?
100%. I think the heritage of the road racing and obviously all the fans from the island in itself is unbelievable. Like I say, racing around yesterday, turning left at University, and it's just a sea of people all over the link road, all around the roundabout. And Metropole, it's 3 or 4 deep all the way around, and it's great to see that they're enjoying watching the racing and we're enjoying riding as motorbike.
Dean, listen, we can't thank you enough. I know you are very busy, and we really appreciate every rider who comes here on a Friday for you, the fans, because you know yourself, they're under so much pressure. And then they go out tomorrow, and we're expecting them to deliver fantastic road racing, which they will. And all we can hope for is a good day and a safe day. Dean, it's always a pleasure when you come onto the podium. We thank you very, very much indeed.
Thank you very much.
You're going to stay and sign a few autographs? You can go down that way, take it that way. Who have I got next?